Hi, thanks for joining us on Community Connection. I'm your host, Tracey Christensen. What better way to celebrate Utah's Western heritage than to attend the Western Music and Cowboy Poetry Gathering that happens in Heber Valley in the fall. Today I'm joined by Jeff Carson to tell us a little bit more about what we can expect to see at this event. Welcome, Jeff.
Well, thank you. Appreciate you having us down. This is a great honor. Glad to be here.
Well, it's really fun to learn more about it. Tell us what we can expect at the Western Music and Cowboy Poetry Gathering.
Well, I guess in a nutshell, just a heck of a good time. It lasts for 5 days. You're going to hear a lot of music, a lot of cowboy poetry, and we have some incredible entertainers coming this year. Michael Martin Murphy is going to start off on Thursday night, and he's going to be with the BYU Symphony. Now, Michael Martin Murphy is great alone, but when you put the symphony with him, it is just incredible. Susie Boga, she's a Nashville recording star. Billy Dean, we're having him this year. Yeah, first
you guys
time
have big names.
Big names, yeah. A guy named Dave Stamey. You're probably not familiar with him, but cowboy singer, voice like you've never heard before. Just absolutely incredible. Then you mix that up with a lot of really fine cowboy poets. It's just going to be a great time. There's a lot of vendors that come there. There's saddle makers, a lot of food booths, people that come that make period style clothing, Western clothing, just a lot of crafts, a lot of artists, Western art. Just an incredible time. Just come up and see us. You really need to, if you haven't been there, you really need to come.
Come see. Do people come up and kind of stay the whole 5 days? Do they stay at camp around Heber?
They do. You know, our hotels fill up even into Park City. I've had a lot of people come up, and I always ask where they're from, and they're from all over the country. I mean, we get them from Canada, from the East, from the West, from all over the country. Now they make this their destination for their vacation.
How exciting.
Yeah, it is.
And how did you get involved?
Well, actually, I hated poetry growing up. You know, it just didn't make sense to me until I heard cowboy poetry, and I thought, that's not poetry, that's just storytelling that rhymes. And so I just fell in love with it. My first poem I actually wrote, I maybe shouldn't tell you this, but it was for the city council. They did some things that I didn't agree with, so I wrote a poem and printed it in the paper, and that's how I got started.
That is great.
It was fun.
So do you perform at the gathering?
I do, yeah. I've been fortunate enough. I've been involved probably the last 16 years or so there, so yeah.
Well, it must have been pretty inspiring to get you to be a poet. We'd love to hear some of your poetry. Do you have something that you
yeah,
share?
We can do something. I actually, you know, I wrote this when I was sitting in church one day. I just wasn't paying attention, and my mind got to wandering, and so this poem came about. I was thinking about my younger rodeo days. It goes like this. Now, what if I get to heaven, and there ain't no broncs to ride? What if them rangy outlaws never made it to the other side? What if the Lord in his infinite wisdom sent the rank ones down to hell, the price for being an outlaw, with no ransom or no bail? What if heaven is a place where only the gentle ones reside? Not that I have anything against that kind of horse, it's just, well, they ain't that much fun to ride. You see, I prefer the rank ones, the kind that's born to buck. So if I get to heaven and they ain't there, well, now wouldn't that be just my tough luck? So I finally made my mind up after thinking on it for a spell, and I believe I'll do what my wife suggested, and I'll just go to.
Yay,
yeah,
that is great.
So that's cowboy poetry.
You're natural.
Well, I don't know about that.
Of course you were meant to do that.
It's fun. It's just a lot of fun, and you'll find the humor there and the cleverness that these cowboy poets seem to get into their poetry, you know, and they just bring out humor.
So are they cowboys first and poets second?
Well, it's kind of a mix. You know, you'll have the headliners on the main shows will be the main attraction. Then you'll have a couple of cowboy poets that'll come out and open for them. During the day, we have what we call the cow camp stage, which is every 15 to 20 minutes, you'll have a singer, and then it'll be followed by a poet, and then a singer and a poet, and it continues all the way through the day. Doesn't end. From 10 o'clock in the morning till like 7 o'clock at night, you can sit there and just be entertained by a singer and then a cowboy poet.
It sounds like so much fun. Tell us the website. So
the website is HeberValleyCowboyPoetry.com. And if you go there, you'll get all the information you need. You can buy your tickets right there. You can see all of the entertainers that are there. There's a little bio on all of them. And yeah, that's the best place to get the information from.
Thank you so much for being with us. And
we appreciate it.
Good luck to you.
Come on up and see us.
I need a place to wear my boots.
There you go.
I'll see you soon.
I bet you'd look good in them, too.
Thank you. Here at 11, we strive to keep our viewers apprised of events going on all throughout our community. If you'd like to learn more about the Heber Valley Western Music and Cowboy Poetry Gathering, please visit KBYU11.org and click on Community Connection. Thanks a lot for being with us. Please join us again on Community Connection.